Hey everybody, it's Mike Frieder here with On-Call Compliance Solutions, and I'm back with another compliance tip of the week, and I'm excited to see you, baby. All right, this week we're talking about CMMC Control SC.L1-3.13.5. Implement subnetworks for publicly accessible system components that are physically or logically separated from internal networks. Let's find out what in the world they mean on this one. So hey, if you're a defense contractor who's feeling overwhelmed, tired, alone, sad, and you need a friend, well, here's the good news. We understand you. We understand all of this CMMC, DFARS, and NIST SP 800-171 compliance stuff, and we know that you've got a big workload, and you're tired. And we know a lot of things about you because we're inside of YouTube, and it gets creepy in here. But I have great news, because you found your home right here with us at On-Call Compliance Solutions, where we can help you transform from lonely and sad into happy and glad, baby, by becoming your own company's on-call compliance hero. All right, let's jump into it. So very interesting control here, and I think this is really rooted in basic security best practices. Some companies need to have open guest networks or may have a lab environment where they're unable to apply the NIST controls to and properly secure. In these cases, it is paramount, highly important, that you segment the network so that devices which are not secured can't touch devices which are secured. Now, if you're a small to mid-sized office and your shoulders keep going up and down and up and down and up and down, and you're like, what are they talking about? No worries, all right? You likely have everything completely locked down or have no publicly accessible system components. Cool, no problem. Oftentimes, the way we answer this is to acknowledge that we have no publicly available system component. However, we state that this is by design because that would simply be less secure than having them. Let's dive into the assessment points on this one, and I think it will soon be clear as a lead kite for you. All right, so assessment point number 1 of 2, determine if publicly accessible system components are identified. Implemented, right? Network diagram, identified as secure web-based login screen to select SDE components or secure data enclave components. That's one way to answer the question. But ultimately, I think maybe a better answer is whip out the network diagram and let's demonstrate that to the assessor. Second assessment point is determine if subnetworks for publicly accessible system components are physically or logically separated from internal networks. Yes. Implemented, the SDE web-based login screen for select components is logically separated and protected utilizing multi-factor authentication and privileged identity management in order to allow access to non-public information. So again, that's a fairly specific answer. If I was to break that down a little bit more generically, the answer for that second assessment point, determine if subnetworks for publicly accessible system components are physically or logically separated from the internal networks. Again, really it's two parts because it depends on how the network is put together. One, you could be doing a network diagram, right? And just, here you go, here's our network diagram, and it defines all of that. 2 is you may have to actually show them, if you have no sort of diagram that defines that stuff, you may have to show them settings. But either way, they've got to determine that if they're an assessor. So hey, at On-Call, we work with defense contractors just like you who have had this DFARS, NIST, ITAR, and CMMC compliance stuff dropped in their laps like a seagull on a sunny day. And we teach you how to level up and be a proper on-call compliance hero for your company, eliminating gaps, gray areas, and helping get this solved, all while showing you how to leverage compliance as your secret weapon to land more defense work with higher profit margins. Now that's what becoming an on-call compliance hero can do for you. If you're looking for more help getting compliant, our compliance experts are always on call for you. Visit cmmccompliancesecrets.com or check out the bio below for links to get help right now. If you love the content we're putting out here for you, help us out with a big thumbs up on that like button, or even better, smash the subscribe button to get the latest compliance content as soon as our compliance nerds roll it out. Until the next compliance tip, my friends, stay safe and secure out there, and hit us in the comments below to let us know what you'd like to know more about when it comes to information security and compliance. See you on the next one.